Hey everyone, it's Saturday morning, January 25th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Cela, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Let's get started. Before we dive in, a quick note. Today's episode is sponsored by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. For tailored investment solutions and top-quality mutual funds, visit amf-capital.de. So the market lost some steam on Friday. The major indexes took a step back after a solid rally earlier in the week. Investors were digesting a mix of earnings reports and President Trump's hints at a softer approach to China tariffs. For the week, though, the numbers still looked good. The Dow gained 3%, the Standard & Poor's 500 rose 2.8%, and the Nasdaq led the way with a gain of 3.2%. Now, about Trump's comments, he said he'd rather not impose tariffs on China, which was a noticeable softening of his usual tone. That gave Chinese stocks a lift and eased some fears about a trade war. But Wall Street remains cautious, wondering if these policy changes will actually happen. On the corporate side, Boeing shares dropped 1% after the company said it expects a $3.5 billion quarterly loss due to strikes and layoffs. On the flip side, Novo Nordisk got a nice boost after positive results from its new weight loss product, similar to its hit drugs Wegovy and Ozempic. Elsewhere, oil prices were flat, but ended the week lower. Investors were weighing Trump's call for OPEC to cut crude costs and the broader implications of a softer trade stance with China. Finally, some good news on the data front. U.S. manufacturing activity hit a 7-month high in January, with a preliminary reading of 50.1. That signals expansion and is a promising sign ahead of the Federal Reserve's meeting next week. That's your quick recap of the markets yesterday. Thanks for tuning in to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm Endrit Cela, and I'll see you back here Monday. Have a great weekend, everyone. Cheerio.